everyone, this is Alisha Costanzo and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to start my new vlog here because I'm just now editing and uploading my last one. So, quick update, I have been listening to Monstrous Creatures by Aaron Mahnke. I think is how he pronounced it. It's kind of a lot like some of the books that I have at home. I will show you at some point. Hopefully I can put a quick clip in here of the encyclopedias that I have on vampires and werewolves. Only it's kind of giving historical stories to back them up and understanding why. And it's told in a really, really nice way. I like it a lot. This is very much my geek button, so I'm just kind of listening and hoping that it inspires something because I like putting some weird shit in my stories. Anyways, I hope to get another 60 minutes in today because I'm still doing that challenge. I'm not showing you guys a lot of me doing that because I'm saving that for the challenge video, but it's I'm getting a lot of words, but it's kicking my ass. I am tired. I need a day off of writing, which should be on the 4th, should be my day off of writing, my first day off. So we're getting there because it's the 21st now of February. So I think I have another 10 days. Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna get back to work because I got an hour till I close. So I'm gonna get some writing done so I don't have to do it all after I make dinner.
It's time for me to get ready to go see Betty Ann because it's Tuesday. And I love having a writing date with Betty Ann on Tuesday. So let's go back to the Ganache Patisserie.
Hello, my people. I am going to be picking my writing prompt for the month. I'm only waited till like the 22nd to do this, but here we are. By the way, I did get my war done because, you know, not wooing the alpha. My reboot story, they went and fought some ogres. I did the urban fantasy because my thing's an urban fantasy, paranormal, romancy-ish. I did outlining, and I did a little bit of the creation story of winter. See how I stretched that one there? You see how I did it? Okay. Anyways, let's pick one of these. Let's do that one. Alright. He pointed me toward the opening in the tree. I'm sure you'll be pleased. It's surprisingly large on the inside. So there's my prompt for the month. I also decided that instead of a buddy mini, I'm going to change that to just mini game. So I don't have to pressure people into doing things with me. Although I'm still going to see if my friend Becky is going to do it with me. If not, totally not a big deal. But I made a new board, so I'm going to set that up haphazardly here because I don't have my stand. And we're going to try it out together. Yes. These are my new mini challenges. They're more of a champagne-y color. And even though this says Buddy Mini, I'm going to change that to just regular mini. This says Buddy Challenge. I'm just going to change it to Mini Challenge, and it's going to work out just fine. Let's see. You guys can kind of see where I am. I got a 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna pull two of these guys. This one. And there's my prompt. I'm gonna do a scene about good versus evil. I don't know how many more of those I have in this story. I might have to do something else. We will see. So I've been using Pacemaker to keep track of this project and keep me on pace. I am way ahead of pace because this was 500 words before a day. And I'm only at like 298
297, etc. It was over 300 earlier till I did my update for today. If I could keep along like this 800 to 1,000 words thing, I should get done way in advance. Which, by the way, they're all the sprints I made up for my sprints. And yes, we're good now. So what I'm hoping is that I can get the rest of this book figured out, not make it much longer than I wanted it to be to begin with, but we'll see. I need to do some serious outlining here soon. I have other things I gotta do this week though, so yeah. Okay. Woot woot, at least I'm getting my 30-day challenge done. Welcome to work. I am going to be trying my Write the Story prompt for the month of February, because we're almost done with February and I should really get that done. And I'm going to try to do my mini, which is Good versus Evil. Let's see if we can get those two things combined. Maybe even my fantasy, because that's the one I've got left so far. So let's give it a go. Ready for this, guys? In the middle of a long, cold winter. We're gonna put good and evil in here. Hey guys, so I just wanted to update you on my reading. I finished Monstrous Creatures by Aaron Mahnke. I don't know if I talked to you guys about this yet, but overall, the little mini essays or podcasts or whatever they were interesting. I liked that he told a lot of stories. I do wish it was a little bit better organized because I did not understand how all the stories fit together or what they referenced, because the chapter titles were, quirky like a podcast or a blog, but it didn't work for chapters in an audiobook, which is how I consumed it. Now I could see how it might not be so bad for a full book, but I still think even as reading, I'd want to know exactly what I was getting into with each little one and what reference there was. And I especially thought the organization at the end, where we were in ships for some reason, which aren't monstrous creatures, talking about the ocean, and then we had possessions, and then all of a sudden we were back in another ship, and then we were in a possession again, and then there was some weird sociology, political commentary at the end that really wasn't necessary. It was a weird place to end the book. So interesting stories. I learned a few things, but overall, three stars, because it's hard to keep track of shit, and that matters. Okay. Doesn't this all just look like fun? It's tax time. I don't know if I'm gonna write after this, but we will see. Okay, so here's the thing. I started doing taxes about 9 o'clock this morning. It is 8. I stopped about 7. I'm almost done, but my brain is fried. Yesterday, my brain was also fried. I only got 35, 40 minutes sprinted. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to play my mini game on Monday to make up for the hours of writing that I'm supposed to be doing today and yesterday. So an hour and 20 minutes. I'm going to do that on top of what I would normally do on Monday, because because I get to work all day, and then I will record those mini games and do an extra video for you guys and to redeem myself. Sound good? I hope so, because that's what I'm gonna do. Yep.
Hey guys, so I just wanted to update you on my reading. I got through all of my books for the most part. You know what? Let's pull out this guy, because we all love a good planner, or at least we know I love a good planner. So this is what it looks like. I am 80% of the way through this book. I have till the end of the day to finish it. I'm at work all day from 8:45 to 7:15, so I should be able to get that done. What have I read since I talked to you last? I talked about monstrous creatures. I don't know if I told you. Okay, so First Grave from the right, Dorinda Jones, I believe is how you say her name. I can't give you a full review here because I'm doing it for a challenge video, but just know that I enjoyed it. My friend Becky picked it for me. It was the one book she was nice to me about because it's in our genres that we both like to read. The majority of our things, and all the other things are not in our genre. If you don't know, I read Jurassic Park for her and I didn't like it. So I have hope for some of the other ones though, like a Chuck Palahniuk book, and that makes me excited, and there's a few others. Well, I've got 3 more to read for her. But I read that one. I gave it 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed it. And I'm almost done with the Palace of Lost Memories for my 10-chapter challenge, so I will give my review there too, so you're not going to really see my thoughts on it here. Just know that for the most part, I am enjoying it. It's probably at a 3.5 right now. I really like the slow burn. I like a lot of the characters. I like a lot of what's going on. There are just some slower parts where we get a lot of descriptive stuff that I probably should care about, but don't. A few repetitive things. But overall, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm definitely pushing through to the end. I noticed it's a 5-book series. I don't know if I like it that much, but I might. I don't know. We'll see. But I will have completed all 12 of my books on my TBR, and that's ridiculous. I also have gotten a jump on my March TBR, so I'm 20% of the way through The Kill Artist by Daniel Silva. I've kind of paused reading it. It's really dense. It's really political, religious heavy, which fits my dad perfectly. There's a lot of action, which I like. And I'm interested in the restorer character, the main, like, the kill artist. But I don't know if I enjoy him enough to put up with the rest of it. Like, when I read Bosch, I love Bosch. I love his attitude. I like things happen. I like how violent it is, how surprisingly violent it is. But Bosch, I will put up with a lot of shit just because I love Bosch. The books are good too. In this case, I'm not sure I like him enough to put up with all the other bullshit. So I might go back to it. I might not. I might DNF it. Sorry, Poppy. But I'm also, surprisingly, 50% of the way through a Jasmine Guillory, I think it's Guillory book, which is, I think, 4th or 5th in a series, party of 2, for another challenge that I'm doing for reading the top 20 books from the romance genre for 2021. Goodreads. And I actually DNF'd one of the other books in the series, which was, The Proposal, which was one of my 21 before 2021 books last year. And I like this one quite a bit. So it makes me wonder if I should go back and give the rest of the series a try or not. I don't know. We'll see by the end of it. I do like these characters though. The other one didn't seem to have the kind of tension that these guys do, and she's not quite as steamy as some of the other authors that I read are. I do prefer a steamy book. I'm okay with non-steam. I still like the actual like romantic connection between them and the tension that you don't. I can fill in the rest of it in my head anyways. I can just pause and make up my own sex scene and then keep reading a book, and I'm fine with that. I've done that for most of my life, if I'm being honest, which is probably why I write what I write. Oh my gosh. They're moving stuff back there. So that's where I am reading-wise right now. Good update. Alright guys, so I just finished my mini challenge. I will give you a few clips of that right here. We're not getting a full setup here today, but I am going to play, and I'm going to do a couple hours of writing doing this. We'll see if I can make it all the way around the board. So let's do roll number 1, and then we'll get to reading. We're going to draw 2 of these. I don't think I can do those together. Can I do those together? I think maybe. Wolf and nonfiction. Let's check. How many you did? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 prompts in a couple of hours. Yes, I did. But I'm going to end the vlog here because it is Monday and I should be starting my new vlog. So I'm going to go do that here in a second. Anyways, been a weird week. Tax week is usually a weird week, plus we had snow, so I had a snow day, which is, I'm usually okay driving in the snow, but the first day of snow when it's really slippery and it's mostly ice in Oklahoma, I didn't come to work. So I don't like to call into work either, by the way. I don't like it. Of 8 years of teaching, I called in 6 times, if that tells you anything. And a couple of those times were really necessary, like a funeral, or I fell down my steps and tore my muscle up my leg, which is a story y'all really don't want to hear about because it's gross. But all right, anyways, having a good reading week, having an okay writing week. I'm starting to feel the impact of having written for many, many days in a row with no break. Even though I kind of got a break, but I only had breaks because my brain was so fucking tired from other things like doing my taxes. By the way, doing 3 business taxes plus the personal taxes plus other things is just, it's hard. The first, like my press business taxes were easy because I barely had anything to report, but freelance taxes, what the fuck? Okay, anyways, I'm done. I'm struggling with lots of things right now. We'll talk about it next week because I've already babbled on for far too long. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. I really, really appreciate you guys being here and just listening to my craziness. Let me know how you're doing with your reading, your writing, your planning, your life, like all of the things. You know I love to hear from you in the comments below. So please leave me a comment and I will see you later. Bye.